Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am starting this video only like 2 days after I got my last video up. So, woo! I'm very excited about it. I feel like I'm achieving something. So this week on the channel, we are going to do something very similar to the Lore Olympus dress. When I picked up that fabric at IKEA, I also picked up this lovely fabric. It's pink and it's soft and it's kind of shiny and it's everything that I love. With this, we're gonna make kind of a modern style outfit, which I know you guys like my old style skirts and I haven't done one in a while. I promise to get back to that soon, but I do like some modern style outfits that are pink and shiny. So I'm gonna do basically just a skirt and top combo. I wanna do kind of more like a pencil skirt, a slim skirt, and then just like a crop top with this. This fabric is not really meant for summertime, so not the best time to work on this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It's also like supposed to get up to, I think, 104 degrees today, so woohoo! While working on a sweater, let's get into it. So first off, I'm gonna just lay this out, kind of block out the skirt. The skirt is gonna be pretty simple, hopefully. Pretty much just some rectangles that I sew together. And I'm thinking I do want a slit in the skirt and I might cinch that seam. Not quite sure about that yet, and I will show you guys what I'm thinking when it comes to that. But yeah, first I'm gonna just get this laid out and measure out some rectangles. Okay, so right now I've got 3 panels going on. They're off center, so basically I've got 1 panel for the back and I've got 2 for the front, and then 1 on the front is larger so that the split or the slit kind of lies over one leg rather than like either on one side or in the front or in the, it's asymmetrical. Yeah. Oh, also I need to think about closure for this. I'll probably just do a zipper, but I'm also thinking that this fabric is very stretchy and I'm hoping that I could just make a skirt that I could slip on without a closure. Okay, so I have one side sewn together. There's the seam. It looks very nice actually. And then I did a French seam so that it's all encased, and then I did like double protection because on the first stitch I did like a serge and then I flipped it inside out and I did a regular running stitch. But it is very well protected, very well encased in there. It looks very clean, which I was actually not expecting because this fabric is kind of difficult to work with. So very excited about that. Now I get to move on to the next one. But I'm hungry, so I'm gonna take a quick break for that.
Tomorrow is going to be a busy day. The next morning, Iris and Lucy both came in early, and we got...
This is all 3 panels put together. this is what the seam looks like, but it looks really nice from the outside, very clean. But as one might expect, I didn't think about the closure. I'm not really sure how I'm going to go about that. I think what I'm going to do is just kind of go at it like this is stretchy enough to fit over my rear end once I get it all situated, and hope for the best. Yeah. But for the time being, it is really hot, and this is getting, whew, it's getting toasty. So just give me a sec, okay? Oh, okay, that's better. So the next step with the skirt is to put in some darts at a waistband and then connect it at the front. Not sure if I want to put the waistband in first and then connect it with the waistband attached, or if I should sew those two bits together first and then add a waistband. And the reason I'm thinking about this is because the two sides where they're going to come together in the front to create the slit and, you know, close the skirt, those are already hemmed. So I can really do whatever I want to do with it. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going very willy-nilly with the darts in this, and there's no mock-up, there's really no plan. I'm kind of just basing it off of other projects that I've done in my mind after a glass of wine. So, we'll see if I fuck it up majorly. Good morning. Hi. So, as we have learned many times throughout my channel, you should not do something unplanned while drinking. And yet, I still seem to do it. So, the skirt actually turned out pretty good. I put one dart in the small front panel, two darts into the large front panel, and then two large darts into the back panel. I shouldn't have put two darts into the front panel, but I did, and here we are. However, it does fit, and it fits well. The only problem is the whole closure thing. I don't think it's stretchy enough, or I want to put it through it trying to stretch over my behind. So I think what I'm going to have to do is when I'm going to put the waistband on, and then it will have some sort of closure right here in the front. I'm thinking hooks and eyes. We'll see about that. I do have hook and eye tape, and that does solve the problem of how I'm going to put the waistband in, because I have to put it on first and connect it to the sides, and then it will connect, not permanently. Okay, I got the waistband on, and it looks great. Problem is that it's just a tad too small. Not really sure how I managed that, but here we are. And what I mean by that is that it doesn't have any room to overlap. So when I get the skirt on, basically I need it to be flush to each other. And then this connects and then it will go down slit on the side. So that's grand. And I was talking about hooks and eyes. I really don't want to do that. I also don't think it would look good because I feel like there'd be like some puckering that would be happening. I thought about a zipper and maybe making a zipper like a focal point so that the zipper, like you see it go all the way up my thigh, which is definitely a possibility. I'd have to find the right color, and I could do that. That'd be fine. But that means I have to go to the store. Okay, fine. I will go to the store. Whew! It is one toasty bitch out there. So, I just got back from the store and I picked up a zipper. Let's turn on a light, shall we? I apologize. Ugh. So I picked up a zipper, which, let's see. There we go, pink zipper. Also some buttons because I think at the top where the zipper comes up, it's going to need something there to clasp it. Otherwise, the zipper will just come undone and it will look very untidy. So I figured some buttons. And then because there was a $5 credit card minimum and I didn't have cash on me, I got some linen fabric. Yeah. That will be for another project, which we will discuss at another time. Alrighty, good morning. It is day 3 of working on this skirt, and all I have to do is put the buttons on. So yesterday I got the zipper in, which you can kind of barely see it, which I thought that it would be more prevalent, but I guess I got the right color, so that's cool. And then I got the little flap in that has the buttonholes on it. That's all secured. All I have to do is sew the actual buttons onto it. So I'm gonna just do that real quick and then the skirt will be done. And that would be like, honestly, a 2-day project because I only got started on it like half the day on the first day. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah. The skirt is finished. We got the buttons on and it's all set. However, I do think I might tweak it. I think the flap is super bulky. And when I tried it on, it was just kind of meh. So I'm gonna just leave it alone for a minute, start to work on the top for this outfit. But what I'm thinking I might do is take the flap out and put in little hoops that loop. Yeah. So that's kind of my thought with that. And now we get to work on the top. So what I'm thinking with the top is definitely something modern, something that's cropped and kind of boxy. Let's see, something like this top that I have. It's just a crop box without the buttons. I don't want to do a closure. It's just going to be an easy pullover. I think I want long sleeves with it, but we'll see if I have enough fabric. I'm not sure about that. It might be a short sleeve get up. What I find really interesting about modern clothes is, like, if you take a look at this kind of style, which is very popular at the moment, it's like this baggy, kind of boxy look. And I have to wonder if that's more of, like, the fashion industry kind of pushing us in that direction, because it's easier to mass produce and it kind of fits everyone by not fitting anyone. Because if you think about what fashion used to be, for a long time, it was very fitted clothes that were made for the individual specifically. Whereas now, it's all ready-made clothing, right? And it's a lot harder to get something that fits your individual body. And, you know, at one point, like in the mid-20th century, we would all maybe get something ready-made and then we would have it tailored. But nowadays, that's just not what you do, and it's not financially feasible. We don't have the time for that. There's a lot of aspects to it that just don't work for us. So I'm curious if modern clothing, such as this specific style, if it was less about it becoming popular because we liked the look of it, and more that we learned to like the look of it because fast fashion kind of pushed us into liking it because it was easy to make. And it fits people. Like, there's no tailoring involved. There's no darts. There's no form fitting. There's nothing involved in this. So, all right. So, this is our bag. It's not pretty. But honestly, I think this is actually what I'm going for. What I need to do is take down the neckline a bit. I don't want it to be low, but like maybe take this down like an inch and a half. And this is a very different kind of fabric. It's very lightweight, but it's also not stretchy like the pink fabric is. So I think this is actually what I'm going for. And then you put the skirt at my waistline, so it'll hit right at where the skirt starts. So I think this is definitely what I'm attempting here. I just need to work on the neckline. Point this down a bit. There we go. Okay, so here we have the first bit of the top. It looks much better than the mock-up, but I'm glad I did the mock-up to make sure that it would be okay. Now I just need to add sleeves. I don't have a whole lot of fabric left, so they might be mini sleeves, but let's go ahead and get it over with. Surprise, surprise. I'm pretty much done with the top. All I have to do is clean up, some, oh, there's a pin in there. Some thread. That's it. And I'm done. Weird. Hello. The end. Goodbye. So obviously it's all done. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's very comfortable. I think it's very stylish. It was crazy easy. It was a 3-day project. I'm really proud of myself because, you know, I don't do this. And I am turning over a new leaf, you know, for right now, because I'm hyper focusing on sewing at the moment. But whatever. The project was very simple. The skirt was definitely harder than the top, just partly because the skirt, I didn't do a mock-up. I didn't think, I kind of just did. And there were some things like I shouldn't have put 2 darts in the front panel, but I did. Here we are. And I don't think it looks bad. It just kind of like complicated the project from there on. And I did have to, like, I put the zipper in and then I did have to take it out and redo it because the fabric was stretchy and I stretched it too much of the zipper and the zipper was really wavy. I think the zipper is still a little wavy, but it's much better than it was. And then I redid the loops as I discussed earlier. I don't think I actually filmed what it was before, but it was really bulky and I do prefer the loops. I think it's easier to button and I think it looks better. It looks less, just less. All right, so go ahead and leave a comment below, like this video, or even subscribe. Stay sane, stay safe, and stay healthy, and I will see you later. Goodbye.